Hey, how's it going? It's Walsh here, sick as always. Welcome to episode 5 of the Secrets of the Atlas League here on Ruthless SSF. I'm going to tell you right now, try not to spoil anything for you, but I got a ton of stuff done today. Really happy about the progress, really liking this character. The damage is pretty bad, but I can't die, which is all that matters. But anyway, I hope you enjoy the video, and I'll see you near the end. My main goal today is just to start maintaining yellow maps. I don't ever want to be in a white map again once I push up there. Oh my god, that shield is insane. What the hell? Cold damage, avoidance, insane life. But yeah, anyway, like I was saying, I'm planning on just trying to get out of white tier maps and stay in yellow. Obviously, the ultimate goal is to get into red maps, but you gotta go step by step, little by little. I'm definitely noticing all the shaping nodes taking effect. I'm getting way more higher tier maps. I'm not struggling to stay above like tier 4, tier 5. I'm not at the point yet of maintaining infinite yellow, but I'm getting very close. I'm taking my time. What I'm doing right now is using up all my like tier 4s and tier 5s I have. That way I can just have a nice stockpile of yellow maps, and then hopefully I can never go back. So I've been thinking a lot about what I'm going to reroll into, and obviously I'm not going to tell you because one, that might change if I like get some items between now and like the first red map I do, and two, I don't like to tell you. You gotta wait and find out. But I do just want to say, I don't think there's anything wrong with his skill. I definitely understand that it's very powerful. I just have very bad gear, but it's just kind of boring. I don't know how else to say it. Like, again, I have really low attack speed, so that's probably like a big part of why it doesn't feel very good. But the skill itself, even if I was going really fast and doing really high damage, the skill's just kind of boring to me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I'm just not super into it. It's definitely very strong, and I'm sure if you play this on like a berserker or something, or even a chieftain, I bet this skill feels absolutely insane. But I don't know. I'm just not feeling it. Can't wait to reroll. Even though I'm hoping for a reroll, I'm definitely still focusing on this character, because obviously I can't reroll until I complete a red map, and I don't know how long that's going to be, so I'm focusing on trying to get a weapon. Every now and then I'm doing a gamble, but to be honest with you, it costs like 6k gold to gamble on an axe, and the odds of even just getting a rare axe, let alone a slightly usable axe, are pretty low, so I'm not really hard committing on that too much. Anyway, I did have a game crash when I was doing this map, so I had to walk all the way back. But that's another tier 7 done. Pretty happy about that. And then, of course, I crashed right after. Perfect. Anyway, though, I'm going to get one more plus 2% chance for the map to go one tier higher. And then I'm going to work on finishing the pack size wheel. If you've never played Ruthless before, I'm going to tell you right now, once you get the pack size wheel done, your entire life just changes. Oh my god, tier 9. I told myself today that if I can get a red map done before I go to bed tonight, I will 100% reroll a character tomorrow. Now, if you know me, just because I reroll a new character doesn't mean I'm abandoning the old one. But in this case, it very I don't know, it might happen. We'll see. Anyway, though, I finished the tier 9, got my first pack size node. Unfortunately, we did not get a tier 10. So the dreams of rushing to red maps kind of died right here. But it's fine. I still have a really nice stockpile of yellow maps just sitting in my stash, so I can't really complain too much. The support gem RNG has still been pretty good, and we got in the tier 8 map done here. Every single point I get in pack size just makes me happier and happier. It really exemplifies everything else you're taking on your tree, and it just feels really nice to kill more monsters. Decided to do some more gambling. I'm going to tell you right now, gambling makes you poor. Yes, there's always that chance you'll hit, but 99% of the time, you're going to get trash. Not even like vendorable trash, just like a blue item, which is pretty depressing. Anyway, though, I'm not really going to 3-to-1 any of my gems. I've been making this mistake a lot, where like I 3-to-1 a gem that I think I'll never use. Granted, Flea is a gem you can 3-to-1 because nothing will ever use it. Oh my god, a map and a key rack. But yeah, my main thing right now is I'm trying not to 3-to-1 any gems I don't know I'm not going to use. So if I don't have more than one copy of it, I'm not 3-to-1ing it. I only need one more white map. I need a moon temple. And he doesn't have it? Oh, he has it. Okay. Well, we are officially done all the white tier maps, and I don't know how to tell you this, but I just feel very happy. Now we're up to 3% pack size. I'm done all my white maps, so we're right on the, like, I don't know, right on the edge of never having to do a white map again on this character, which is absolutely amazing. Hey, a Scarab. Alright, another tier 7. I actually bought a tier 6 I already had from Kirak, so I could have 3 of them, so I could 3-to-1 to make this map. So what you have to remember, Kirak isn't just insane for, just giving you the map that he has right now. Just buying maps from him is so huge early game, it's really hard to even quantify how good it is. But yeah, I know I've said it 100 times by now, but yeah, Kirak is still number one. It's amazing. Went and did a little delving. My first delve node gave me a support gem, and the very next node was a Harbinger node, which is pretty sick. Got a couple Horizons, which of course you can use to try to get more completions. I got okay helmet. It's not like insane or anything like that, but I do want to start saving some mana gear. All right, we got one. I used 2 Horizons, so I got 1 completion. That's that's a pretty good trade. Another tier 8 done, and this one also had the bonus of giving me the last completion I needed to do my Maven invitation. I don't really like that they're making it so you can't lose XP during like invitations and boss fights. I don't know. I get what they're going for, where they're like, if you're almost leveled up, you don't have to wait like an hour to go do the boss. I don't know. I kind of think that's a good thing. I feel like the more, I don't know, free you make stuff in PoE, the worse it kind of feels when you achieve it. Like, sometimes, like, you're 40% XP to a level, and you want to go fight, like, your Uber Elder or something, you have to make that choice. You have to learn that discipline of either being like, I'm going to just be patient and wait and, not waste all my XP like a moron, or you're going to take that risk and learn the hard way that going from 40% XP to 0 when you're level, like, 90 is a pretty big hit, and you won't do that again. So yeah, definitely not a big fan of making things free. I don't really like that. But anyway, we did unlock our second Atlas skill tree, which is pretty awesome. Not going to be using that for a while, obviously, but still pretty cool. Finally, after like 180 maps or something like that, granted, only 20 of them were yellow maps, so in reality, after 20 yellow maps, I did finally get my offering to the goddess, which is definitely not like bad RNG. But the funny thing is, the servers keep dying. It almost feels like a rolling blackout situation, because it seems to happen every like 40 minutes to an hour where the game will just like disconnect me and then I have to go back in. So my plan was to wait for my next disconnect, the next time the server died, and then go do my Uber lab. That way I can hopefully have the biggest amount of time before the next one. Obviously, you never know. But anyway, here's my crash. So I went and did my Uber lab. And let me tell you, it worked out. I did get very lucky and I got a speed shrine. But to be honest with you, I didn't have another crash for another like 40 minutes or so. So it worked out. Anyway, my Uber lab is done. So hell yeah. Oh my god. We got a mark on hit from a box. I mean, sure, I guess. Alright, gross. Sad. I mean, I can't really complain. Getting mark on hit is pretty incredible. All I need to do is get a Warlord mark for this character, and it's going to feel pretty amazing. Hey, another blight map. But unfortunately, I can't really do that until I roll a new character. But yeah, my first Alva temple, I actually had a tier 3 ghost room, which is pretty insanely lucky. Especially when you realize that I have absolutely nothing for Alpha on my Atlas tree yet. And we got 2 support gems. Nice. It seems kind of fitting that my very first Alpha Temple was actually just pretty good. It wasn't insane, obviously. But, I got Trauma Support, which is a really nice gem. 2 support gems before that. I got a nice handful of maps. Granted, they were low tier, so not that valuable. But, I got some free uniques. Really terrible uniques, but hey, whatever, man. I will always take Elk Shards. Elk Shards are always very important to me. Aw, ice shot. I mean, I guess I wasn't really hoping for any specific Val gem, but whatever. Got some more support gems. The boss drop trash, but overall, for the first temple of the league, getting like 4 support gems is more than enough. I'm now doing a glacier map here, where I'm getting very close to finishing off the pack size wheel. I believe after this... Oh, man, nice. I believe after this map, I only need 4 more. Hold on, we'll see in 1 second. Yeah, I need 4 more, and once we finish the pack size wheel, I'm going to spend 3 points. Hey, my first rune. 3 points on the Harbinger node, just so I can start seeing Harbingers. And then I'm going to go out to the edge of the Atlas and just get more plus 2% chance for a map to go 1 tier higher, which is incredibly vital at this stage. I could definitely hear an argument for pushing for 30%, oh my god. Do you see how many maps I found? 6 maps, by the way. But I can hear an argument for pushing for the 30% increased maps found. But honestly, I think at this stage, especially with the full pack size wheel, I think it's much more important to get that plus 1% chance. Because honestly, the hardest thing about sustaining maps isn't just dropping a bunch of maps. It's making sure they drop high enough tier that you actually care about them. Anyway, though, got another tier 8 done. We are almost done. We're so close. We also got a Prism, which is an amazing sword. One more node here, which we got right here in the Scriptorium. And honestly, my damage is horrifically bad. but I don't die, so I guess it doesn't matter. The overloaded circuits actually made my strong boxes corrupt, unfortunately, which makes me very sad. But I mean, whatever, level 18 molten shell, it's cool, I guess. Kind of a waste of a gem cutter box, but it's not a big deal. Finished at tier 9, so we got our first node moving towards the Harbinger node, which is going to be really nice. I don't know, like, I don't know. I'm still on the fence about when you should take Harbinger, but whatever. I'll talk more about that later. Finished my very first tier 10, so all I need to do now is get a red map, and then I can actually reroll my next character, which I'm very excited for. Okay, well, I get to reroll. I don't know what I'm going to reroll. I might fight Darkstar and stuff first, but, I mean, I have the option now. That's all that matters. Oh my god, we got a second one. Alright, well, I mean, I'm definitely rerolling another character. I'll take it to, like, maps, then see how I feel about it. But, yeah, pretty happy about that. Finally. Tier 11 officially done, and now we have Harbingers, so... Anyway, I went and fought the Mudman. I'm going to tell you right now, Juggernaut is absolutely busted for this fight. I don't even have the Warcry Mastery that heals you every time you Warcry. If you have that, you are literally unkillable in this phase. And I'm going to tell you right now, if it wasn't for the fact that I'm immune to the Mud phase, I 100% would have failed this fight. Because I had to do this phase 9 times. My damage is terrible. I think my DPS is like maybe 100k, if that. And that's including the Mercenary. So yeah, 100%, no chance in hell I would have completed it. Very glad we got it done, though. Now I'm probably going to reroll and then see if I want to stick to that character or push this character a little more, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. Got another rune, though, I guess. It's kind of cool. Hey, made it this far in the video, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I am currently level 84, 27% of the way to 85. I have done 26 yellow maps, and as you can see here, I have done 1 red, fully completed it, which means I am totally allowed to reroll into anything I want. There are no restrictions anymore. I still have 2 main skill gems that I really want to make a character for this league, but obviously I'm nowhere near geared enough to do that right now. If you look at my map pool, I am doing pretty good. I went from, like, struggling on Tier 4, Tier 5 to having, like, almost 20 yellow maps, which is pretty amazing. I need 1 more Tier 6, 3 more Tier 7s, 1 more Tier 8, couple more Tier 9s, and I have, like, no Tier 10s. I do have another Tier 11 right here I'm going to go run really quickly. And then after that, I'm probably going to roll my next character and start working on that. My currency is looking kind of thin, but that's because I've been deleting a lot of alchemies, completing my maps. As you can see here, we have 58 completions, 61 points. My tree looks like this. We have just the 1 Harbinger node here. I think it's way too early to spend 4 points on this. I'll probably get it eventually, but not right now. I have the full pack size wheel. We have 25% increased map found, and we have a 44% chance for maps to go 1 tier higher, which is okay, not great. The next thing I'm going to do on my tree, I'm going to go all the way on the edges here and take every single one of these, and that'll put me at like 80%, I think, which is pretty good. So just stuck on my character really quickly. I did end up taking Unbreakable just because free armor is amazing. And honestly, Fizz damage is the only thing that can really hurt me right now. Not that it really can, but whatever. I mean, I could have taken this, like, I don't know. Also, the biggest thing about this is I get Chaos Res, which is insane. Yeah, more armor and regen is pretty cool, but like Chaos Res for free is pretty incredible on Ruthless. As you can see, I would be at negative 60, but we have this, so it's fine. Other than that, the character is pretty generic, nothing really special about it. I haven't really just been interested in this character, it's kind of just like whatever. I haven't hated my experience or anything like that. I mean, my gear is not very good. I mean, I don't really have anything crazy on. And my weapon is like, my weapon's pretty whatever. My boots are pretty bad. My ring has no life on it. This ring's okay. My amulets, whatever. Helmets, whatever. No crazy gear on, and the character feels fine. I could do red tier maps without this guy, but honestly, the main reason I have him is determination, because it's the unnerfed determination, so it's completely busted. Even though he's only level 70, he still face tanks everything in tier 11. He doesn't die. He doesn't care. I did take a couple of his pieces of gear off, that way I can use them when leveling my new character. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to be re-rolling, and I don't know what I'm going to re-roll into yet, but we're going to find out. But thank you so much for watching, I really appreciate it, and I'll see you tomorrow.